I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby.
So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day.
Sir, please, is there anything I can do, sir, please? Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please, I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next,
me.
okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Please, sir, please don't make me sleep in jail tonight, sir, please. I'm begging.
We're not criminals.
They're going to make me sleep in jail.
Why?
Sir, please. Please.
Dude, please.
Sir, please.
Oh my
Come on,
God,
man.
don't do that to him.
You
He
guys
didn't
don't know
even
what
bring-
you're doing to me, man.
Why? Where are you
Ma'am,
taking
stand right
me?
here. Ma'am,
Oh man,
ma'am,
I'm just
ma'am,
walking.
ma'am. No, you can't go.
You guys really don't know what you're doing in my life with this, man. Seriously, please.
We really haven't been getting a lot of support from the community. You know, we need help getting hotels. We pretty much got the food and gas covered, but if there's any way anyone can help out in any way, guys, the hotels, the fees have really been killing us. You know, we don't make $1 million. We don't make a whole lot of money. But if there's any way anyone can help out, please. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Today's video takes us to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're going to make a stop at the county administration building where we find Neurotic Nicky with his little cell phone camera out again, ready to cause some havoc. But oh dearie me, he gets a chaperone around the building and is told he can't film in certain places. Now you know that's not going to settle too well with little Nicky. The poor little thing's going to have to go home and get his teddy bear, rock himself to sleep. But not to worry. Let's all sit back, watch, and enjoy.
Yes,
Yeah, what kind of services do you offer here?
this is the Department of Real Estate.
The whole building?
No.
Okay, so
There's
what?
a sign out there that says where
Okay.
things are.
Can I get an open records request? Where would I do that in the building?
For what?
Well, for this building in particular, but
You know what? Go see a supervisor.
sure will. Thank you.
Yeah, this is little Nicky, the idiot behind the camera. He claims to have panic attacks and sensitivity to light. And he's just got all kind of disabilities. Hey, do you collect a SSA check from the government, or you know, workers' comp, or where do you get your money at, man? Because we're going to make them aware that you're out here frauditing, and if you can fraud it, you can go to work. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah, you're a piece of garbage, man. A real pile of trash.
Can't even get the right help. Yeah, it needs ripped down. It's unconstitutional. That sign right there, guys. Hopefully this video we can get that ripped down. Let's see it. It's right there. We need to get that ripped down. Totally against our rights. Hopefully this does it. Let me just do a quick walkthrough and not bother nobody. So I'm done.
I hung up on her.
You better call her back.
You're the sheriff.
Here, she's right here. Just call her no.
No.
That's her right there.
Make them go away.
I'm not calling her.
Before they get to him, make them go away. I'm not calling her back.
Remember, this idiot's fighting for our freedoms. Freedoms that we already have here in America. Frauditor, we don't need you or any of your kind to fight for our American freedoms. We're doing quite well without you. Thank you very much. Hey, would it be too much trouble to ask you to get a real job? Oh, that's right. You have sensitivity to light and panic attacks. I don't understand how that will keep someone from getting a job, though. Can you explain, Frauditor?
A few minutes later...
Contest, I guess. So this is a good view where you can see every... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Well, guys, just kind of... See, there's the other... There it is right there again. As soon as you guys leave, I'll be out of here. Okay, I'll be here until your shift's over then.
Little Nicky's been watching too many YouTube videos. That's what all the big-time frauditors say. Oh, I'll leave when you leave. Whenever you leave, I'll leave. Right, just to show them who's in charge, right, Nicky? Ooh-wee, look at that boy. Yeah, if I saw that walking down the street, I'd get my, I can't say that. No, that's not right. All right, let's carry on.
He got a little pretty mouth, ain't he?
I gotta sit here anyways and make sure I get everything. This officer feels the need to just like basically harass me.
Just ensuring that you're not filming anything of deeds of reporting nature.
No.
You're allowed to film. Now, if a citizen tells you they don't want to film, you can't film that.
Oh, that's absolutely not
County
true.
County workers, you can film us. If we're employees of the county, but you have to have a release form. It just.
You know what my release form is? The First Amendment.
Okay. Well, you can take that up with the civilians.
Oh, absolutely, and I have, and I've won many times. I mean, I've never really. I'm just in here documenting the place, like I said in the beginning, taking pictures, and then as soon as, the police came, as soon as they leave, I'm out of here. But I mean, I'm not done, but I'll be out of here when you guys are done.
Now, the portion of this video is about 35 minutes. We're not going to watch 35 minutes, trust me. But he's sliced, diced, roasted, and toasted, and punked by the police the entire time because he's chaperoned throughout the building. And poor little Nicky's told where he can record, where he can't. And he's always talking about his First Amendment freedom. Right. I tell you what, man, why don't you go jump off a cliff? That's your First Amendment freedom as well, Nicky.
Let me go tell these officers one more time. If they leave, I will be out of here. If you guys leave, I'll literally leave 30 seconds later. If I was to stay, here, I'll tell you why. If I was to stay until you, and then leave, and you guys basically somewhat escort me out, it's a fail. That's not how it works. This is my right to film here. You guys, oh, absolutely, 100%. You can't. What I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is, if you were to leave, I would leave. It's as simple as that. But if you don't want to leave, then I don't have to leave. I'll stay till it closes. It don't bother me.
You're paying me, so.
Who's paying you? Taxpayers. Yeah, I know. to sit here and watch a guy with a camera. What a waste of
Because
resources.
people don't feel safe. They've already.
Oh, because this shoots 60 frames per second, that's why they're scared?
Yeah, little Nicky will stay all day because he's on the dole. He doesn't have anything to do except collect a check on the first of the month. Isn't that right, little Nicky? That poor little thing. That's why he filing that lawsuit against the grocery store, trying to get some go-away money. Except there's one problem there, Nicky. That grocery store is private property, and if you don't want to abide by their rules, then you get out. That's all there is to that, sweet thing.
Don't feel safe. So it's
With
our
a
duty to
camera?
protect them.
I mean, I'd even be happy to tip over my backpack for him if that would make him happy. It's filled with nothing but junk. Well, there's nothing on me. There's no reason to be scared.
Well, just like you're reciting case law, they have a right to feel the way they want to feel.
But uncomfortability is not a law. It's really not. Fear is not a law. There's no case law on fear. Unless it's your...
We get complaints of uncomfortability all the time, and we have to respond to them.
Absolutely. But now that you know there's not a crime coming on, go out there. In downtown Pittsburgh, there's homeless people right now overdosing right now, passing out, and you guys could be there helping. And you're sitting here with me with a camera.
And you could be helping them too, right?
Absolutely. I carry Narcan with me. There's actually some in here.
So you could be helping them.
And I have. I've saved several lives on Narcan.
Okay. Well, right now you could be out there, right?
Yeah, and so could you. I mean, that's your job. You're a public servant.
Now, little Nicky wants us to believe he carries around Narcan and walks up and down the sidewalks in the middle of the night and saves lives. That's noble, but I don't believe a word of it, little Nicky. You probably keep that for yourself.
5 minutes later.
They have to make sure everybody's safe. Everybody has to be safe from the camera. Selections. Any restricted signs. Do not enter elevators while doors are closing. That's obvious. Poll workers, voter registration. Those pamphlets. Hey, can I get your name and badge number too, by the way?
Connor Mullen, 014.
Thank you.
See you.
Definitely can't film in bathroom, guys. I'll never do that one. Property, Office of Property Assessments. That is a lobby.
Look, I'm after that.
It's a lobby.
Oh, okay, lobby, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't never go behind somebody's desk. And this is the out of office. Please go to Property Assessment Service counter room 334. Thank you. Okay.
The boy is a real jackwagon, isn't he? He's not interested in First Amendment freedoms. He's only interested in showing the police that he can do what he wants because of the First Amendment that gives him the power to do so. He's gathering content to upload to his pitiful YouTube channel. He hasn't uploaded in a few days. I don't know. What's up, little Nicky? How come you're not uploading, boy? Yeah.
Hey, guys. Smoke-free facility.
I don't think it can be done.
Is there a restricted sign?
Can't go into hearing offices.
It just says quiet,
No, it's
please.
considered courtrooms.
It's appeals.
You're
These
not
are hearing. If you look down, it says formal
court
hearings.
facility. You're not allowed to tape in a court facility.
Oh, well, I know I can't go in courtrooms.
Yeah.
I know that. I don't see any restricted signs. There's nothing that says I can't. If you guys weren't here, I'd be able to walk right through.
Not with the camera.
Yeah, I would, because where does it say no camera?
Well,
You would think they'd
you
put
want to
that
go over
up.
and talk to Judge Mariani?
There's no reason to talk to
Let's
the
go
judge.
talk to the judge.
Well, why wouldn't you?
He'll talk.
Well, he's going to say, obviously, I can't have a judge in here, but we could talk to the judge if you'd like.
You go in there. Let's go over and talk to the judge.
If you were saying I can go in there and it's with you, and of course I'm not going to get arrested because I'm with you.
Well, you're going to get arrested if you have the camera.
Well, then obviously I'm not going to follow you. That was a nice trick, though. All right,
You can always
guys.
put the camera down and talk to him and get clarification.
Well, I don't need clarification from him. He would be wrong. No, I can't go in court. I can't go in courtrooms. I cannot go in courtrooms. That's understandable.
So apparently little Nicky was sitting at home one day on the dole watching YouTube and saw some videos of First Amendment frauditors. And he said, you know what? I can go out there and do that too. Let me ask my mama for her cell phone. I'll go out there with her cell phone and make some videos. Maybe I can make some extra money.
Can't go on court floors either. Can't go in halls.
First of all, there's not even any signs. None. It just says be quiet, which I'm trying to do.
There was... All right, again, we could go talk to Judge Mariani.
Well, I don't ever shut my camera off, so obviously we won't do that, but...
So he can explain to you the order that was written up by the courts
violating our First Amendment right, basically. Okay.
Regardless, but I didn't write it.
I know, but...
I have enforcement.
It's good. See, people will see this now. We need to take that to a higher court, guys, to be able to access this, because obviously he's giving me a lawful order saying I can't go back there. So you're saying it's a lawful order that I cannot go back there and film in this hallway right here.
Does it say private?
That does. That door inside there, and that door there says private. But I mean, is it a lawful order that you will arrest me if I film in this hallway?
Am I going to arrest you?
If I film in this hallway.
I ain't going to arrest you for that now.
Okay.
But I can ID you at that point.
Pardon me, officer, but you're speaking to a jackwagon frauditor who refuses to show ID under any circumstances, even if he's being arrested, because that's a violation of his Fourth Amendment freedoms, whatever the hell that means.
Then I can take it up with the president judge.
Well, wait a minute here. You're saying I could go in there and film, but then you're saying you would need to ID me after that. Well, that doesn't even make any sense. You have to have committed a crime for you to ID me, or a reasonable articulate suspicion that I.
Wait a minute. What was that word the boy just used? Reasonable articular, or I can't say it. That's why I played it 3 times. He sounds like Goat Boy. This boy has been watching goat herders videos. That's why he can't speak English. No speak English. Oh, okay.
I have committed one, or about to commit one.
We could go over and talk to the judges, and they will explain it to you. They wrote up the orders. We're the arm of the courts when it comes to law enforcement matters.
Okay, guys, you heard that. I mean, you guys should be quelling these people's fears, so you don't have to waste resources.
So that they don't feel
Yeah, but you could just tell them, and then they would spread the word through some type of probably microphone or...
There's not a microphone in this building.
Or, I mean, an intercom, that's what I mean.
Intercom building.
I'm sure there is. You have to call people for hearings.
I promise you.
Alright.
Well, now there you have it, folks. The lad walks around the building for a little bit longer, and then he finally leaves, confident that he showed everybody he exercised his First Amendment freedoms. Whatever, man. Hey, remember I told you the lad is lonely. Send him an email. Let him know what you think about his videos. Just don't use any profanity. Please don't make threats. Don't harass the poor lad. Just let him know you're thinking about him. Yeah. Anybody live in Pittsburgh? Reach out to him, man. Reach out and touch someone. Isn't that how that old AT&T song used to go? Reach out and touch someone. Yeah. Well, anyway, if you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Nicky boy. Cheers to that, sweetheart. Get a job, too.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did. Sue me.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail, bro. Go ahead, put your hands on me.
Bro.
Put your hands on me. No reason to have.
I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, ma'am.
You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, man.
Actually,
No, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Salam alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Haknuikan da kra. Ula wala fafatay.